Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, 9 Days. It's been out for a little bit, but I haven't gone around to watching it yet. It's about a man who's interviewing 9 souls, right? Is it 9? A series, it doesn't say 9 souls. He is interviewing human souls for a chance to be reborn. There's a longer IMDb synopsis, but I am not reading that because I want to, take it all in. 6.9 on IMDb. 5,480 people have rated it so far, so it's a solid number right there. I think that's pretty good. Now, wait, Bill Skarsgård's in it, the guy from It, the clown. I didn't realize that, but then Zazie, how do you say her name? Zazie Beetz. She's in Deadpool. That's where I know her from. She's the only one I recognized in this prior to this. So why it's on my list? Probably because of her. I don't know. 2 hours and 3 minutes long, but I'm mildly excited. I'm hoping for something good. 6.9 over 5,000 people. Should be pretty interesting concept with not a lot of information. So let me get into it, find out what it's about, give you a better idea, and then I'll let you know what I think. Stick around. I'll be back. Hey everybody, I want to do a quick check-in here. We're watching 9 Days. We're at the 1 hour, 19 minute, and 5 second mark. I realized I hadn't checked in yet, and I was like, it's too late. But it's a 2 hour film, so I could catch you up really quick. So, 9 Days is basically the interview process. So he has selected, or some people have been selected, I don't know how many people, 9 or 10, we'll say, people. And essentially, Will, who is our main character, interviews these souls to see if they're going to be reborn. I didn't understand that when I read that, so just clarifying that. It's not him being reborn, that's what I thought, but they're going to be born. It's interesting, the first girl he interviews, he says, how old are you? She's like 4. He's like, 4 minutes, 4 hours, 4 days, 4 hours old. Well, how'd you learn to speak? Like, it's interesting, like, I don't know. And they're middle-aged, so they're not like newborns or anything like that, but when they go back and they're actually born, they'll become newborns. Anyway, part of his life is interviewing these people to try and determine who's going to be selected, and the reason is because one of the people that he had selected before has died. So he's got all these TVs of everybody he selected before, and he watches their life and sees what they go through. Obviously he's trying to confirm his interview skills, like did he choose the right person that is worthy of this life, and he's watching it. So he's completely embedded in their lives, and then now he's trying to select somebody to take over the one person who had died. So really interesting concept, but also kind of sad when you see it. It's I don't know. There's nothing like openly like makes you cry kind of thing or makes you feel sad. It just, the feeling I get from watching this movie is melancholy. I don't know why. Maybe it's not supposed to, but he had been alive previously and now has come back to this, whatever this is, kind of, I don't want to say life, but this being, yes, whatever. And he's got a friend or a partner or something like that comes in every now and again to talk to him, and he's kind of involved, but he's not his boss. We know that, but he's not like his partner either. I don't know. It's an interesting dynamic. It's nothing major, but it's somebody that he can converse with about everything that's going on, and they can have opinions about different things. So I know that kind of made you confused, but anyway, he's not alone in this world. Outside of the interviewers, there's another person there too. So it's kind of interesting. It's kind of, it doesn't sometimes, I mean, sure, I'd like to know a little bit more about everything, but the film doesn't make you feel that way, like, it really doesn't. It doesn't make you curious so much about what kind of world does he live in right now, like what is going on, what's this all about. It really keeps you drawn into what he's doing and the interview process. So we'll see. and Skarsgård and Beetz, they're all part of the interview process. So they're one of the selections to potentially be born again. Now when they get born again, they come out as infants, just like we all did, and they forget everything else. So, I don't know. A little interesting, but I thought I'd catch you up. Like I said, it's kind of melancholy, I'll say. You know, and also, you know, while I'm interested in it, it's feels not slow, but not interesting, I guess. But I am interested, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Hard to explain. Let me get back to it, see where it goes from here, and give you my final thoughts. Stick around.
My pleasure. It's my pleasure.
Hey everybody. We're at the credits in 9 days. Very interesting film, I think. I have some mixed emotions. I thought it was well done. I could see why there's high scores for this film. Absolutely. But I also see why there could be low scores. And I don't think it's acting or plot driven or, you know, cinematography or anything like that. Special effects, there's no special effects. I think it's just the way it makes you feel. I mean, in the end, this guy's choosing, you know, somebody to have a life, right? And they're also watching. They get to, you know, part of their interview process is to watch the other people's lives and react to them. You know, he puts them through different tests, and just to see how, you know, worthy they are to be born. And I don't think he's not playing God, but I guess in a sense he probably is. But again, they're watching other people's lives and commenting on, you know, things that they do. These are the people that he has already chosen. So they're seeing all this, and you know, they have to talk about what they see and different memories and stuff like that. So, I mean, I think, you know, in the end, just from what I told you, I'm not spoiling. This is not in the end of the movie, but in the end of, you know, the whole point of this movie. It's like, you know, how precious life is. You might not be born. You know, you're not enjoying this wonderful movie review. You know, but I mean, like, that's the heaviness of this film when you really think about it. I don't really get like into the whole intellectual side of movies. I just like them to have fun. Yeah, I want them to change how I feel, usually into better. But this is like, whoa, yeah, I'm glad I'm alive. Like you know, while it's not an uplifting film, it's somewhat motivating. It's like carpe diem kind of stuff, you know. So that's what you're getting into. And again, I don't have to tell you anymore. I mean, there's really not much else. I can't spoil it for you. It's just the way it is. Now, the ending got me confused at first. I didn't know what was happening, but then I realized. So, hopefully you figure it out sooner than I did, because I was just like, oh, it just got bad, I thought, at first. But I figured it out. I know, you're like, what? Yeah, sorry. But at first I was confused. And I finally got to it. So there's a cue or a clue that made me go, oh, okay. So there you go. But I know, I'm sorry for talking in riddles. If you do watch this film, you'll see what I mean. The final scene, hopefully you pick up on it quicker than I did. But if you don't, let me know. I'll send you, you know, but I'm sure most of you, probably all of you who watch this are much smarter than me and quicker than me, and you would know it from the moment it starts happening. But anyway, enough about that. What am I going to give this film? Whew. I thought I liked it. There's not points that I didn't like. Of course you want more. I had said before that it doesn't leave you so much wanting, you know, the curiosity piece of like, what is all of this about, right? And maybe by the way I'm explaining it, you could understand, like, there's so much vagueness to this that's like, you know, you could want more, and I do. you know, now that it's over. But throughout the film, I was content with what they were giving me, and immersed in the whole situation that was going on. And it didn't give me time to think anything else. Like, why is this all happening? Why is Will? You know, so on and so forth. And there's many questions that now I'm starting to ask, and it's like, ah. But I think that's what they wanted you to do. So, 7. Gonna go with a 7 on this one. You know, I don't know. I'm torn. I mean, it's got potential to be higher. It's also got potential to be lower. But I think they did such a good job with making the film and focusing on what they wanted you to focus on, and leaving you with questions and doubts and gaps and stuff like that, that, you know, you could either interpret on your own, but it's all purposely done. So I think that's cool. Whew, that was a very intellectual movie review for you. So hopefully some people watch this, because I thought I did pretty good this time. Sometimes I don't think I do that good, but I like doing them. I do them because I like them. You know, it makes me feel like I have friends. That's you. So, you know, I'm not going to stop. That's it. I don't know why we're talking about me now. Anyway, check it out. I'm going with a 7 on it. Could be higher, could be lower. I don't know. That's how I feel right now. Let me know your thoughts. Love to hear if you watch this. If I enticed you, if I didn't entice you, whatever. Worth the watch, I think. Absolutely. So, alright. That's it. If you haven't already, of course, subscribe to my channel. Tell all your friends to subscribe. Hit the like button, you know. There's an alert bell, whatever. That's it. Thanks for tuning in. Kimmel's Irish Pub.